So regardless of what my account looked like, I know I want it to be fly today. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Afrocentric for lacing me up with this beautiful wardrobe. You know, I didn't have to go in and
dope outfit,
do the most, you know, but they look out for me because I poured into the community. You know what I mean? I be down there. When I do have money, I'm spending money up in there, you know, and I barter with them. I also, like, there's some shops down there that I would get the clothes for when I do, you know, do presentations as far as filmmaking is concerned. I go into the hood and be like, you know, I'll take this, and that, and this. And I make sure that, you know, the actors are looking the parts that I want them to play instead of just, you know, come with what you got dope on. You know what I'm saying? No, like, we really putting emphasis into how things look. And so that's just a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But things don't be easy sometimes, but being persistent is what got me here. You know what I mean? Like, I started this journey in filmmaking in 2012. I started going to school while I still had kids at home. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. What school?
I graduated from the Art Institute in 2017.
So you went to school and you were just surrounded by creatives.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. I went to school for public relations, and I got into the creative world after. But I could just imagine, like, how dope that was to just be at an art institute and just be able to pick so many people's brains.
Collaborating.
Yeah, and it makes sense. Like,
it molds you into who you become as a filmmaker. That's where you figure out, okay, I might be good at this. Or I might be good at that. I ain't so good at this, but I have somebody in my class that's good at that. And so when we come together, everybody play their role, you know, because we all there to graduate. So we all got to, you know, do something to make things happen.
And okay, so let's backtrack for a second. Where did you say you were from again?
Originally?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm from Texas, but I've been here 15 years.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. I came out. Y'all want to hear my story for real?
Yeah, that's what we
here for. I
ended
up in Atlanta. I came out here for a girls trip with my best friend. We used to take, like, best friend trips. And we came out here, and I had just moved to Houston, and I did not like living out there because it was just too industrial. They don't tell you that it floods every time it rains. It could sprinkle outside and it's water up to your car door, you know.
Dang.
And
crazy.
all I did in Houston was, like, I went to church. I went, you know, picked the kids up from school, dropped them off, and to the library, and that was the extent of my stay. I did not like it so much. I broke my lease and moved.
Damn.
Yeah, so I like sold everything I had, and I vacuum pack. You remember those when you put those clothes in those vacuum things, you suck all the air out?
Yeah.
I had stuffed all the clothes I could, and, like, kept only, like, mementos, things that were special to me, like my grandmother's mirror or something like that, you know. But yeah, we came out here, and
Word.
now the kids grown, amen.
Dope.
I can finally do me, y'all.
Right?
I can finally do me. Yeah. How old are yours?
13, 15.
I know they at that age, but I tell you this, like, they do grow up, and you just keep planting the seeds, because when they do get grown, everything you planted, like, that's what they gonna take with them in their journey.
Definitely.
They gonna be
Okay.
good.
Okay, so I would like to be a parent one day, and it sounds like you dropped some major wisdom. So I'm thinking you have a kid, maybe at certain points in time they may not even listen to you, but you planted those seeds.
This is what I'm learning, okay? Because, like, I guess my mother always says, like, every 10 years you become somebody else. Like, you're not the same person you was at 10. You ain't the same person you was at 20. You wasn't the same person you was. I'm not the same person I was at 30. And, you know, in my 40s, it's like, okay, I'm starting to see things even more differently than what I saw before. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm learning about grace. Like, you said earlier.
Right.
Give yourself grace
Mm-hmm.
because they gonna blame you for everything. You know why? You the mama. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of, and you know, me and my sister both like, because everybody is like in this age bracket, you know, where they know everything. At the same time, you gotta give them grace because we know how it was when we were at that age. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then when I think about it, it was like I was rebellious as hell when I was their age. Like, my kids ain't got no kids, amen.
Mm-hmm.
But I did. When I graduated high school and I was walking across the stage, I was pregnant with my first child.
Same.
You know what I mean? And so now it's like, but look who that person blossomed into be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she ain't out here twerking, doing all that shit. Like, my baby, she look like me.
That's dope.
What you see,
You planted them seeds.
it's seeds. You know what I'm saying? And she planted seeds in me too because, like, when she grow, I grow too. You know what I mean? So it's like we both give each other the space to become who we're supposed to be, and then we come together and, you know, hey, how you doing? What's going on in your life? What's going on in your life? You know,
Sounds like an amazing relationship.
Absolutely.
it took time to get here, but it's here. It's arrived, and I'm thankful.
Love it.
Dope. So how much of that, you said she inspires you, how much of that comes out in your work, you know, when you putting treatments together and directing, is there influence that comes from her when you create when you create for these projects?
I think I'm inspired by whatever the project is.
Got you.
So, for instance, that Melanin Pop video, right? I was telling you earlier, like, first of all, I'll jump back to it, but right before the Melanin Pop video is when I started writing My Heart and Soul. It started out as something else. And then fast forward, I ended up breaking my ankle like right after I started writing that movie. And then during the time that I wasn't able to like walk, I was in this dark room because I was living in this loft and then it had no windows and stuff. And so I told his name's Soletica at the time, ago by Soul Staples, to send me his new album. And when I heard Melanin Pop, I could just see color. You know what I mean? So I started writing the treatment when I was still, you know, unable to walk. But like, soon as I came out of my cast and, you know, went through the what is it called? Physical therapy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I still had like a wrap around when we were shooting the video,
wow.
you know. But like, to see how it looks and to see how fast we did it too. Like, I remember I was getting on the elevator, I was still on the crutches, and this guy I still work with now, French, he was like, so what we working on next? I was like, damn, can I start walking again before you start?
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I'm saying? But it inspired me to where, like, we shot 2 short films. I didn't even show you those, 2 short films in one day.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
one was
That's
12
crazy.
pages and one was 8 pages. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Restaurant based. We call Black Folks Don't Tip.
Oh, that's,
Written by a waitress before anybody get into crazy ideas. But yeah, it was like, no matter what the story is, it's somebody's story, you know, and this is how she feel when she, you know, and at the time I told her, you know, I could relate too, because at the time I wasn't no tipper, but it was like, during that process I learned, you know, about reciprocation. Like, when somebody's being of service to you, then, you know, you return or you reciprocate that service.
I gotta see it.
oh, yeah.
I gotta see it. I have a server series. It's a series though.
Yeah.
It's a full series.
Shout out to Cassandra Roxwell. She wrote that she wrote Black Folks Don't Tip. I think it's like a book, and she just wanted like a, you know, concept to show what was going on.
That's dope.
We put
Black
it
folks
together.
don't tip.
So it's like, when I was in school, whatever project that I was like I would know what class I was going to be going into. And so I would also create a project, like doing double work, you know what I mean? Instead of doing two things, I can do one thing. I can do this so to show, and then I can also get a grade for it at the same time. You know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, your resume is super awesome. I'm a fan, and I served for a long time. I'm just, the restaurant is just my life. And yeah, when you talk about black people don't tip, it resonates very, very highly with me, because I've been in that atmosphere, and I'm still in that atmosphere, and it's a difference. You know, you'll have your black people that come in and they'll show some love, but yeah, it seems like it's a difference. I hate to generalize, but it's like
it's education. You have to educate people, because everybody didn't grow up like we did. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real.
I used to be a bad tipper until you know, I got a little older. When I was in college, I mean, I think that's a consistent thing with college students. Like, every now and again, you'll get some good tips. I've actually
they be broke though. No college students be broke.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, I've had some decent tips from younger, like, black like college students. Like, it's weird. Like, they obviously got taught at some point. You know, I didn't know. It took me really, like, getting into the restaurant field to understand. You know,
and then it's like, too, I don't know if people are fully aware of how, like, that works with you being in the service industry, and you know how the pay scale and stuff is, and
and the tip outs.
And I've never worked in the restaurant business at all, so you know it was.
So is it more? I was actually about to ask you, Bars, like, just in general, from what you know, is it more good than bad as far as what you receive in regards to?
Oh yeah, I make good money serving. My personality pops, but it's a history behind tipping. I don't know if y'all know the history behind tipping.
What's the history of it?
So, blacks, after they were free or during indentured servant time, they had to actually pay the bosses to get a job, shoe signing, or being in restaurants. So that's where the wage came after. That's why the wage is what it is, $2.13, because they really didn't want to pay black people after they had to stop making people pay to be tip workers. Servers, shoe shiners, you know, bus boys, all that. They actually had to pay to go to work.
See what I mean by education?
I mean, it's the same. It's nothing different about that. You got, as a server, at least you got to pay to go to work. You know, it's the same thing.
And
but
every person that doesn't tip you pay for it, basically.
Yeah.
You get taxed on everything. You get taxed on your sales, not on your tips. You see what I'm saying? Like, when they like when you paying people out, they do it per sales. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's an interesting topic from what you're saying, Bars, and the history that I had no idea of. It's
I didn't know that either.
Like, it started from a slavery situation. Like, that's where serving.
It started from.
I'm gonna have to
blacks having to pay to go to work, and those were the tipped positions. Like, there were no other. Do you know what I'm saying? So, you black, you want to come work in this restaurant, I'm gonna charge you 60 cents a day or whatever it was back in the day. Now you gonna make like maybe 150 cents a day, $1.50, and you're gonna have to pay into work, like bus boys and servers and like shoe shiners, people like that. Pay to be here.
Yeah, that's crazy. We kind of got deeper into the book, but I mean that's a conversation that needs to be had. You know, so anybody listening, support the book, because everybody needs to learn it. You know, just from being a server for so long, I just see people don't know, and I didn't know, so I can't be totally upset. It's just
no tip etiquette out there, man. Is that pretty much what it is? Like,
yeah, like you're gonna it's gonna balance out. Like, I feel like a lot of people do know, like most people do know that you got a tip, but it's still like I don't know if that's gonna change. You know, it's always gonna be the small percentage of people that just, you know, have a few screws loose, or the elevator don't go all the way up. You know, and those people eat too. You know, they go out to eat too. I mean, it is what it is, but that knowledge should be taught more. It should be in like curriculums at school, you know. But yeah, we were originally talking about just your work and the black people don't tip.
Black folks.
Black folks. Black folks. You say you did a just
Short.
like a short film on that.
Yeah, we shot 2 short films in one day.
Got you. And you said this happened when you broke your ankle. Like, how did that even happen? You was telling me that. I didn't want to cut you off.
No, that was with Melanin Pop. So
okay.
Yeah, with Melanin Pop, I wrote the treatment. That's the one with the guys with the dashikis and everything on.
Got you. So how did that happen? Like,
what?
With your ankle, you got injured. I don't know why I was curious about that.
Most people be like, "Were you drunk or something?" Like, no.
No, I'm just thinking the last time I messed up my ankle, I was playing
they always
basketball.
say you have to come up with a better story because that one's not.
Yeah.
Make it fun. Make it funny. It's not fun. It's not funny.
Like you was in a bar fight. Like,
not at all.
You did a roundhouse kick. You kicked somebody across their forehead and your ankle snapped.
Slid somebody across the table, you know, down the bar table.
No, I had fibroids and I passed out in the bathroom at a restaurant.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I broke it in 3 different places.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm walking. Praise the Lord. You know?
Yeah, that's dope. So, man, you don't let nothing stop you. It's like
resilience.
I was telling him on the way over here, I was like, you know, I don't typically talk about my life. Like, you look at my Instagram page, I don't have a conversation about much of anything. It's like, with me, it'd be sort of like making connections with people, you know, establishing connections that way. But I know that there's a broader audience that could benefit from hearing my story. So I'm being open. You know what I'm saying?
It's necessary.
Yeah.
Like you could be inspiring someone else.
Right.
You never know.
Like,
you never know who's watching.
I was watching. I told him I was watching Sarah Jakes Roberts, and she's like, 2023 is about stepping into who God, you know, called you to be, and not like hiding behind anything anymore, you know. So I'm here now.
Dope.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
I appreciate
once
y'all.
again.
This is my first time doing a podcast. So.
First time.
Yeah.
First time.
And I'm glad it's here because y'all have me very, you know, relaxed. I don't feel like all scared and shit.
Yeah.
It's a monumental moment, man, for real.
It's definitely a vibe at the Unfocused and Focused podcast. We just talking, we chilling, we kicking it. We just happen to have mics and cameras in front of us.
Right.
That's it.
But yeah, we appreciate you just cause like you sound like you almost got emotional a little bit when you were talking about just getting here. And I'm like, as soon as that happened, I was like, man, this is gonna be another great episode. You know, it's just the love you're showing by being here. Yeah, I'm feeling the love for sure, man.
I'm grateful that she, like that I ran across her page, just seeing how she gets down with the visuals, man. Like I feel as if like just looking at her work, I can see her just building and having something extravagant in regards to her production overall, because her knack for being able to write different treatments and things that I feel like are relevant, especially the piece that we were watching, the trailer in regards to like just everybody living their life in Atlanta. Like, I felt like the different stories that were involved. I was looking forward to like, what's next? What's next? What we got? What happened with them? What happened with her situation? So I'm just looking forward to the things that are to come for her. For real, we're definitely honored of you being here.
Thank you so much.
So, what is the next move right now? What are you working on? If we want to tune into, you had a YouTube, and you can shout out your YouTube or however you want people to tap into your work. How could they do that?
You can go to my Flow page, which is flowpage.com/Naditu Ma'at, NADITU MAAT, and it'll take you to everything that I do. And I forgot, I brought gifts for you all too.
She has gifts. Oh snap!
I brought you one too because I could hear your voice in the background.
Oh, that's lit.
I appreciate it.
Man, we're very fortunate here. We've gotten some really dope gifts.
You're welcome.
Artwork, some goodie bags right here. Oh snap! Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
See what we got.
Let's see what we got here.
Definitely needed the sage.
We got some sage in
here. Is this frankincense? Oh, it's Palo Santo. Needed the Palo Santo.
Positive energy sticks. This is
brown
love
sugar,
right here.
shea butter.
What's this? A sticker? Oh, it's just the card. I like these. This logo is dope.
Thank you.
Yes, it is.
Love thyself, shea butter.
You can scan that code and it'll take you to everything I do.
Official.
Wow.
This is all the way official.
Got my smudge
got
sticks
the
on
dope
deck.
Business card.
Crazy.
Positive energy. Everything right here.
Yeah.
And let's see. Shea butter. That's right on time.
Shea butter,
right. Brown
baby.
sugar, shea butter.
Ooh-wee.
Yo, this is super love right here.
Thank you.
You even
You're
got
welcome.
like the confetti on the inside to make it look
Right, that's nice.
like,
Thank
man. Nah, this is super cool.
Y'all not gonna try it?
Well, I'm
Some of
looking
the shea
forward
butter.
to. I'm looking forward to using
No,
this. Honestly,
just stick your finger.
I mean, I
just
want
you to feel the consistency.
this is gonna get put to great use. Trust me.
Right.
I just, you want to hop in the shower. You
I
want
know.
to process with the shea butter. You don't just throw the shea butter on. You got a whole shea butter, like, ritual. But
It
no,
smells
this
good,
is,
though, for sure.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
yeah, like some shea butters, they're like super thick. This one is like a perfect consistency.
And then it smells good, too. Amazing.
Yeah.
Man.
Want some of your brown sugar?
Yeah, I didn't put it away like it's not.
I keep
gonna
a
get put to
stick in
use.
the
I
car.
just-
Oh, this really smells like brown sugar, too. Brown sugar, babe.
Can't wait to get in the shower tonight.
Want some
That's
of
my
your
routine
brown
every
sugar?
day.
Moisturizing. Got to keep your skin moisturizing. They say black don't crack, but you got to take care of your skin too, man. It's like it's important.
Got to drink that H2O, man. That's what makes your skin crack.
Yeah, and it's
Dehydrated.
black people get a lot of love for their skin not cracking and holding their youth, but I done seen some people that don't take care of themselves that don't put the shea butter on.
Yeah.
And,
Or the coconut oil.
moisturize
Yeah.
and just kind of take care of themselves as far as hygiene and all that. And yeah, black can crack. It's just like we got stuff like this. A lot of people I know they had these regimens. It's like masks. Like my girl, she'll wear the mask.
Hold on, I didn't have that in mind.
Oh no, she got something.
Oh, that's something different right there.
Oh,
Okay.
Barnes got the customized goodie bag. Wait, hold on. I think is there something else in here? Oh,
Why I didn't get that, yo?
Cause y'all got 2 butters. She got 1 butter, so she got the oil.
Oh, she got some oil. Okay.
Yeah.
Word. So what kind of oil is that? I'm not plotting on the bars. I'm not gonna try to take it.
I'm plotting though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna try to take it. I just want
what's
to know
good
what
with that oil? What's good with that oil, son?
Here to Love Rose Crown and Body Oil.
Oh, nah, that sounds like something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I ain't trying to
that's
smell like no rose.
Yeah, that's more your Steve.
Like,
you got that one, Bars.
Speaking of roses, I got white roses.
Somebody gave you some white roses today? Wait, is that what I just heard?
Say somebody gave me some white roses. I would say I saw some white roses. And I got them.
Oh.
You bought yourself some white roses.
Oh.
Got you.
Yeah.
Nah, you gotta.
I used to buy myself roses.
You
all
can't
the
wait
time,
on
too.
nobody to show you love. You show love to yourself. It makes sense.
Love thyself.
Love yourself.
What they say? Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself.
Yeah, man.
You got them today?
Yeah, this morning.
A whole dozen?
Yeah. I think it was actually like 13 in there.
Oh, they gave you an extra one.
I know, right? Ain't that special?
That's a baker's. Isn't that considered a baker's dozen? 13?
Ooh, I don't know. Is it?
I think so.
I've heard that term. So baker's dozen is not 12.
It's 13, I believe. Yep.
That's weird. Why couldn't they just name it something else?
That's why it's called a baker's dozen. A different type of dozen.
I'm just saying it.
George, he disturbed by that one, yo.
Yes, it's gonna throw off a lot of people. Like a baker's dozen, they just added one. The bakers were lazy; they couldn't. But anyway,
So we stopped at where they can find information.
Yeah.
There's also
So you thought it's all on this card, but it said it's also where.
flowpage.com/Naditu Ma'at. There's also a GoFundMe for the film, which is GoFundMe.com.
What's the goal? What's the goal on the GoFundMe?
The goal is 11.11 million.
Whoo.
That is a low budget for a filmmaker.
But the short you showed, you definitely gonna get some investors on that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta aim high.
Looks nice, right?
Right?
I like
You haven't even seen it, have you? Yeah, you gotta see it.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the presentation, that's always something I'm gonna love. I talk about it with every guest that we have on, and I love the presentation. I'm into branding and PR, and I create situations like this for other people. It's just like, I want to put together a bag, and maybe they'll do like stickers and all that. But your presentation is dope.
Thank you.
You got the logos on the products. You got the card, and then you got the film. The creativity you got behind that camera. As a director, I'm amazed. Like, the talent is just on another level.
Thank you.
Your talent is on another level. I can't wait to collaborate and add on to the story, because your story is already crazy. So
I'm looking forward to all the future, everything y'all gonna do together, bro. Like, real talk, like I can see something real amazing brewing up just based on what she has and what you have as well, man. For real.
Yeah. It's what's up?
I said dope.
Oh, yeah. So it's like I've said that in the past. I'm always trying to invite creative minds in to just kind of work together, and I like to be. I'm a creator. I love being creative, but I want to create a situation that can generate like you talking about big numbers, 11 million. So that means if you invest 11 million, how much you trying to make? Y'all thinking big with this movie. Mm-hmm. Like, so that's the investment goal. What's the goal as far as?
It's funny. This guy came up to me and he was like, I don't know what the wordage was that he used, but he was like, the turnaround has to be like 135 or something. And I was like, well, on my vision board it says 150, so I guess we're on track.
Wow.
Oh, dope.
Wow.
So invest 11.
Listen, I don't know where I come up with this stuff, but when I tell you, like,
manifestation. That's
walking into my house is like, I don't want to say it. I took all my stuff out the living room because I was like, I don't need everybody in my shit. But like my bedroom, it don't have like pictures on the wall. It's got like, cutouts, and I have like index cards,
right?
With, affirmations and things that I want. I have checks I've written. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
so you're really
I watched
in
The
it.
Secret. Y'all watched The Secret?
Yeah.
You seen The Secret before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like the dude's like, he took $1 and he wrote the extra zeros on it, and he was looking at it every day. So I'm like, God got 11.11 million ways to make this happen. I don't know what that way is gonna be, but I'm just gonna put my best foot forward. Whether I'm not even speaking of, but whatever it is, I can work with, and I'll make it happen. Like if
Absolutely.
I can raise 3 kids, and if I can break my ankle in 3 different places and learn how to walk again in 5 months, I can do any fucking thing, right?
Absolutely.
For sure.
If I can still be here, because, it'd be days when you'd be like, I don't know if I can do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. But if I can still be here after all the things that I've been through in my life and still be young enough to get things done, like, I ain't no spring chicken, but I look like one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I look like one, and that I feel like it's just because, I'm doing the work. Like I'm doing the work. I'm taking care of myself, regardless of what, like I said, the situation may look like.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the day, like God gonna take care of me.
Absolutely.
Do you understand me? Like you have no idea. You have no idea. Like when I finally do decide to tell my story, like, it's gonna be amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be amazing because it's been amazing thus far. Like I keep hearing over and over again, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Mm-hmm. And the way that the journey unfolds is beautiful. Like that footage that y'all saw, you didn't even get to see the footage. It's 20 years old, but I was holding a video camera, like, of the last Christmas we spent with my grandmother, mm-hmm. and her last birthday party. I caught that footage. And so this, like, her past birthday, this past April, we were able, that video is like 30 minutes long, and we watched it as a family in our mm-hmm. childhood home. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, that stuff it's special.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure.
It's not like, I don't want to just do anything. I be wanting to do things that inspire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And being creative is inspiring. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure. Yeah, that's always my just getaway. Mm-hmm. If I do something creative, I'm definitely in that moment. I'm living that journey that you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm not even concerned about the destination at that point. I'm just like, yo,
You just be wanting to get through today. How about that? That's part of the journey, just getting today. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Into tomorrow. And then, we'll see what God got in store for the next day and the day after that. Because it don't stop until you up out of here.
Yeah, it doesn't. So you make $150 million. You've already put it out there. We're going to put it out there as well. You're going to get to this 150 million, and then do you see yourself continuing films? Because it's not about the money, right? It's about the creativity of
So like when I reflect back to my childhood and where my creativity started, it was like I was in middle school. I did it was a black school too, right? And it's pretty old. It used to be like a high school, and then when I started going there, it was a middle school. So like my some of my aunts and uncles went there, you know. But when I went, it was like all black school, you know, sprinkles of other nationalities, but mostly us. And we had art class. I'm drawing. We had to do tap dance. I was in the Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were acting. We were on stage in the choir singing. Like, all those things are important. Yeah, I feel like now a lot of those things aren't in the community. Like, people don't have a place to go to and, you know, maybe be able to be creative. So I want to, like, pour back into, you know, the communities. And, you know, like, we should be able to create some type of environment where kids can go, whether it's after school or even, you know, programs.
Yeah.
I started putting together, like, some classes and they're not complete yet, but I'm in the process because I want to make sure that I get things right and I'm not just putting anything out there. But I want to teach people how to do what I do, you know, because, like, the truth be told, like, when I was in school, they teach you the basics. They didn't teach me anything about a slate. They don't teach you how to go and direct and say, you know, this and that. Like, you know, it's the very minor things, but just being consistent or being out there and working with other people just kind of gives you that experience. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if I can take the knowledge that I have and be able to spread it, like, there's some things that I really want to do. I think that could benefit the youth. You know what I mean? Because, like, being in the hood, sometimes you don't get that release, you know. And I know there's, like, a lot of teenage girls that got stories. You know what I mean? And nobody's listening, because I feel like I've always been that person that hasn't been seen. Like, nobody sees me. I see me. I know what I'm capable of. But you could be in a room full of people and, you know, just because you got, like, a certain status or something, like, they ain't looking at your direction.
Right.
But when I step in there like I do now, you gonna look at me and you gonna show me, you gonna see my light.
Right.
And then you're going to respect me on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of how I step into the room.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to pour out what was given to me as a child. I want other people to be able to experience that too. And not having to wait so much until you my age to do it, but be exposed to it early. You know?
Right, for sure.
Yeah,
that's important. That's important, passing that baton.
Right.
And I was just thinking about it. It's a lot of investors that come into Atlanta, and it's a lot of young black kids that's doing crazy stuff in the streets right now. Like, imagine if these investors said, oh, instead of the work, play, live, you know, they take over these large spaces where, you know, you could put stuff like that, you know, but it's just like a shopping center, condo, you know, it's the same setup every time, you know, but I'm like, we need more stuff like that. You know, like they say, it's enough people in Atlanta at this point. We can relax on that for a little bit.
Listen, on the flossing, is that what it's called?
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, we need more things like that. So that's dope that you plan to, you know, you make this 150, you know, and you want to put it back into the community.
Like, I don't even have the money and I'm putting it into the community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm already in it. So, like, now I can just, when I do get that money, I'll be able to take it a step further and actually be able to do what I'm struggling to do right now, which is just the very best that I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a lot, but I still give. I say you're supposed to give, what is it called? Cheerfully. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure.
Whether it's tipping or whether, you know, somebody come to my door, like, try my product out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Whether it's, I done already tipped them, and then at the same time, it's like, here's something extra, you know, if you like it, then cool, you can come back and get something else. And if not, then, you know, at least I made your day a little brighter. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the goal now, just being of service to others, you know, and having humility and being obedient. That's what I'm learning. And giving yourself grace and self-love. Look, I can go on and on.
Gems.
I'm just learning to, you know, just be okay with just, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. Giving back it's important. It's the universal balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's no way you can have balance in your life without giving at some point. So
Bro, I pay tithes now. Like, I'm doing the most. But it's like I do that when I'm not able to service other people because I'm in the house or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just do something, plant a seed, because I know it's going to come back to me. Like, I know what type of energy I put out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my you know, it's some crazy homeless people here in the city. You give them some money, it's like, you know, they're about to use some drugs or something. You know, it's some that actually do some work. You know, you always want to help those people out. I guess that's like helping people that are already helping themselves. For me, I like to pour into like other creatives and entrepreneurs, supporting other Black people trying to do what I'm doing, you know, stuff like that. Like that's what I feel like you know, you got to contribute something, you know, so I just try to make myself always like available to help or motivate or direct somebody to do something I've done that they might want to do.
You had a whole program at one point for the schools, right? For the high school kids?
Yeah, I've had an internship program where I was working with these well, no, they actually went to Georgia State. They were at Georgia State, and we had a lot of fun. Like, it was just, they come in, and it was like this internship program. It was kind of weird because they weren't all into film. It was like, I guess they just wanted the credit or whatever. But it was still fun, you know, because they learned something. It's at least one kid out of that group that still messes with the camera.
Sometimes that's all that you need is that one, just to keep going, because he gonna do it for somebody else too. Yeah,
exactly. And if anything, just setting an example for the kids is a big thing too. You may not necessarily have to physically do anything, or it may not have to be monetary. It's just living your life the way you are, you know, following your purpose and, you know, just moving with God. You know, your kids, I'm sure, benefit from seeing that, and just any kid would benefit from seeing that. But Tastro, man, how you feeling over here?
Yeah, I'm good, man. This has been an amazing episode, man. We learned a lot in regards to just the individual, Miss Naditu. And if I mispronounced that, forgive me.
Look, I said Naditu.
Because I'm saying, every time I say it, like, I'm trying to like make sure I pronounce it correctly or whatnot.
It's all
but
good.
yeah, you definitely have some inspiring work, and I'm certainly looking forward to what is to come from you as far as what you have achieved thus far as your creation is concerned. I'm definitely looking forward to it. But nonetheless, man, I feel like this was a dope episode. I let you like really take the lead just based on you really knowing about film and how it works, G. So I really appreciate that, because I learned a lot just listening to you all in regards to dialogue. For real.
Yeah, you gotta, if you're not already following her, go ahead and do it. Everything is dope about her. She got the products, the digital products. She got the physical products. and the look and everything. She's got it going on. But is there anything you want to put out there before I'm gonna let you just have a table to just put out there anything else you may not have already put out there? We talked for a while. We feel like we went over a lot, but I just want to make sure.
Pretty much the flow page. I'll say it again. Flowpage.com /Naditu Naditu Ma'at, and that'll take you to my I have products on Amazon. The GoFundMe is on there. The Patreon is on there if you want to do a subscription-based donation to help with the making of the film. Cash App is on there, and all my social links are on there as well. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah, we gotta support. I'm personally gonna go on the Cash App and put some up there. I just feel like I have to. I'm inspired. It's only right. It's like I was saying, lead by example. I'm gonna put it out there right now to whoever's listening. Me personally, I'm a pledge to go up here and donate, because we've all been in a situation where we needed some type of investment, whether it was time or money. And when you're trying to put a project together that was that dope, you to do it right, because y'all did it right.
Yeah.
Just from what I seen, but to put that entire project together, you really got to do it justice, because y'all put in how long did it take y'all?
Oh, you really want to know?
Yeah. How long did it take?
Those are questions we didn't ask. It took us 6 days over 6 months, because I planned it where it had to be like where everybody was off at the same time or aligned, and I needed to it depending on where we were. If we shot at my house, I would cook beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, y'all made it work. Y'all was shooting at your crib.
We shot at my crib. We shot at Roswell Mill. We shot in Little 5 Points in the West End.
I remember the little 5 Point scene.
At the music store. Shout out to Mood's Music.
Yeah. What's old dude name?
Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl. I met him a long time ago, and he was super cool from the jump. And that's somebody else that leads by example. He supports the community, and just that store in general is dope. And he always, I think I met him when I was working at Lowe's. He used to come in and get stuff for the store. He'll be fixing something.
He
I guess
always he loves to decorate. He good at that.
Yeah, exactly. I used to
build stuff. Yeah,
I used to always see him coming into Lowe's, and I don't know if I connected with him then, or I forget when it was, but I wound up doing an interview with him a while back, and but that's a dope location, Little 5 Points, but yeah, we gotta support to see this project come
Absolutely,
together.
we got to.
We've been winning some film festivals too. We just won Milestone International Film Festival,
nice.
Good Vibes International Film Festival, Lens Fame International Film Festival, and it's a few more.
That's what's up.
I got my first trophy in the mail the other day.
Nice.
It's this is
that's
cool.
amazing. That's amazing.
Cool.
But well deserved though. It's well deserved, because that's a high quality film that you definitely presented. So we believe in what you got going on. We're gonna definitely support on our end.
This guy was I ran into one of my classmates the other day, and I showed him the trailer, and he's like, "So where's the rest of it?" I was like, "This is all we shot." He was like, "And you winning trophies and awards from this?"
Right. I can only imagine what's to come, for real. I'm looking forward to it personally.
Yeah, when that whole project, if you're already getting that, when the project is actually put together, I plan to see you on some red carpet somewhere. But yeah, this was a dope episode. Bars, you got anything for the people?
Nothing. Stay focused, man. I love the persistent point. Seems like you've been super persistent. I can definitely appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's,
so much.
it's all about that focus, persistence, and you just lock in and focus on a goal and keep chipping away. 6 months, 6 days over a 6-month period, that's definitely locked in. Some people would be like, yo, this is taking too long, but y'all still put it together. So
And I edited that project too.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
It took a little minute, but it was like, I just wanted to get it right. Because at first it didn't have like some of the graphics in there, and I couldn't find anybody that could put it in there what I was seeing in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, I'm going to figure this shit out. So
Damn.
I figured it out.
That's what's up.
Man,
Yeah.
that's dope. That's dope. Like I said, I'm looking forward to collaborating. We appreciate you coming through. We about to take some pictures and because we got to catch that outfit. We got to catch that
I'm
outfit.
putting my shawl on too.
Yeah. She got
Y'all see
the
the
whole
whole thing.
the whole setup. And the store you had got that from again?
Afrocentric Network in the West End on Lee Street. Shout out to Guy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to slide through there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the Unfocused and Focused Podcast. Tastro, you gonna hit him with the...
Yeah, got to, man. Remember, y'all, stay alert, stay alive, yo. Like, stay alert, stay alive, because the life that you may save could very well be your own. I mean that. Stay alert, stay alive.
Come on,
All
start
right.
clapping.
We gonna clap. It's the first time we clapping at the end of the podcast.
Yo, I'm
Standing
just saying.
ovation. That was a dope episode. But yeah, this is the Unfocused and Focused Podcast. We out of here.
Peace.